Hey guys, Magnus Robber here, bringing you another video. Today, I'm excited to bring you another event idea. So, this is not real, this is just an idea, so I'm sorry about the title. But, it's clickbait, I'll admit it, but it's not inaccurate. So, basically, today, I'm going to be doing a new sort of major update kind of, because it's kind of like an expansion update. Now, please bear in mind, I actually came up with this idea way before. This has been in the works for like half a year. So I actually had this idea before Northward Bound came out. So Northward Bound came out and kind of ruined my idea, because initially I was going to say, oh, we should get new land where the, where they ends in height. So basically, all the land that we get as New Frontier, I was going to suggest that should be the land for this update. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to change that. And now I'm going to say that instead, the mountains get pushed back a little bit. So where we have the end of the heights, I'm just going to say push the mountains back 2 land tiles. So we get another 2 strips of land in the heights. And the mountains get pushed back a little bit. That's what I'm going to say is the solution. It's not as fancy, I know, but what can I do? Northward Bound stole my idea. So this is a Springfield Heights expansion update. Now I'm going to say it's kind of a major update, kind of a minor update. I wanted to make it like a true part 3 to the Springfield Heights. And with part 1, we obviously got Cookie Kwan and a bunch of buildings. With part 2, we got Lindsay Nagel and a few more buildings. So I figured with part 3, we'd have to get another character like those 2 women, and also some more new buildings. So this is the idea I have came up with. Starting off, Dowager! She's back in town, but when she arrives at Springfield Heights, she's horrified. Tacky gold-plated decorations, not enough mansions, the promenade is not full of knick-knack stores, the homeless people are running rampant, there's not enough high-class tourist attractions. She goes to Cookie and Lindsay, who think it's all fine, so she goes to Burns. Burns has not bothered to change up Springfield Heights, but when Dowager brings up the Worcesterfields are coming, Burns pisses his pants. They help fund his nuclear power plant after all. Dowager declares they need to change up the Heights. Investing in business and new mansions is the key. Make Burns get his best man on the job. Make Homer be assigned to run a construction team. Place the Springfield Trade Center. And this will unlock the expansion update. So the new crafting station is here. So after you've done the startup, you basically have to place the Springfield Trade Center, which is this big ass building here. And this this is totally free, 100% free, not even cash. And you get Dowager as a free character. So she is going to act as the next sort of Springfield Heights character after Cookie and Lindsay. She's kind of going to act as the next one. So you get her completely for free. She's a character who's appeared a few times. She's kind of like a rich lady. Do not get her mixed up with Mrs. Vanderbilt. They are 2 separate characters. But she's this kind of wealthy aristocrat sort of lady who's posh and fancy and all that. Now, there will be a new currency, a new Heights currency with this building, and that's going to be stocks. So basically, you get like a little stock sheet like this, like a little official kind of thing, or it could be like a receipt till, like a till receipt kind of roll as well. It could look like anything really. But because obviously stocks can be physical, like back in the day they were physical, if you know what I mean. But obviously nowadays they're just all digital. But you get stocks, and to earn the stocks, you have to get 2 ads and 4 furniture to earn 1 stock. So it will be a bit tedious, but I wanted to keep this kind of realistic, kind of fun. So yeah, I know Heights is tedious as hell, but I don't know. I figured it'd be a cool. It's something. It's in line with what Heights does, basically. The Springfield Heights update has. So, yeah, you get the Springfield Heights Trade Center. Not sure if this does actually appear in Springfield Heights, but I found it whilst going through Heights' appearances, and this was listed on one of the wikis as a Heights appearance, and this is the only time I think they actually venture out of kind of main Springfield. So, I don't know if this is meant to be in the Heights, but it is like a really cool building. Like, this just this big trade center, so why not? So Dowager returns. Dowager, throughout this mini quest line, basically will tell the player to earn stocks to buy promenade buildings. So one of the things I really want them to do if they were to do a Springfield Heights Part 3, is actually build on the promenade. Because they gave us the Springfield Heights promenade, they kind of chucked it in there, but really we don't get any buildings for it. And I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity, because yes, you can place whatever buildings you like on the promenade, but unlike with the Squidport, where we got a bunch of Squidport buildings, like the Turban Outfitters, the much ado about muffins, you know, the bloaters at Squidport. We got a bunch of like Squidport buildings. Like these buildings have to be on the Squidport. But with the promenade, they didn't give us that. And you might be thinking, well, are there even any promenade buildings? Yes, there are lots. And we'll get onto that in a sec. I forgot about this slide. Also, in the unreleased content, there was all these tiles that were initially meant to be added during the Springfield Heights update. So I'm going to say, screw it, throw them in. You can make the gold one cost, the gold one I think can cost stocks. That's fine. So the gold one does cost stocks. This one I think should probably be cash. And then another one could be donuts. Or actually one can be free. This one can be free. This one can be stocks. This one can be donuts. And when I say donuts, like you buy one and you get like, so you buy like a bundle. So like say like you buy 10 for like 10 donuts or something like that, or 10 for 20 donuts. So you get like 10 of them, right? That way, you know, you've got a good balance. You've got a free cool tile, one that takes a little bit more effort to get, and one that is just premium. I think that's a cool balance. So yeah, that's my new tile idea. And like I was saying, let's build on that damn promenade. So here are a bunch of buildings that actually appear on the promenade. So these will be the premium stuff. There's going to be a mix of stuff that you can actually earn, and obviously a mix of premium stuff. So this will be all the premium stuff. So you've got gifts for sisters for 20 donuts, which is right here. You got oceanscapes for 30 donuts, which is right here. You got glass by Maurice for 40 donuts. It's this one here. You got cruelty-free stationery for 50 donuts. This one here. The didgeridoo for 75 donuts with this one here. And then finally, $100 marmalade for 100 donuts, which is right here. And this will actually earn promenade tiles for you. So this will be a special one that you can get. It is 100 donuts, so it is a bit pricey, but there's a good thing about it. It actually earns promenade tiles. Now, I know that currently there is a limit on promenade tiles in the game. I'm going to say this. We're going to change that limit. It's going to be we're going to up that limit basically to more promenade tiles. And also on top of this, I think we should also add another strip of ocean, just so you can build out the promenade and also your Squidport if you want to during this update. So another strip of ocean and also more promenade tiles is another thing they're going to do. And then I just kind of threw this in here, the vacuum bot for 25 donuts. This appears in the Worcesterfield episode, so I was kind of like going to include it as an NPC in my little prize track, but then I decided against it. So probably not, don't add this, but I just thought screw it and threw it in the premium store. So this is 25 donuts, just a little NPC, little vacuum bot that will scoot around your town. It would be a kind of cool little NPC though. So that's the premium stuff. Here we actually have the store, the non-premium stuff that you do have to earn a little bit. So you got the promenade fountain here. This is the fountain on the promenade. Now I was considering getting these like little lights with the banners on, as you can see here, but I think that's too much. I think as long as you can place like Squidport, and we already have a few like different lamps and stuff in the game, just as long as you can place like maybe actually place like lights, different lampposts on the promenade, I think you can make your make your own things. They already have added a few things for the promenade already in the game, but I did like the look of this little fountain, so I figured why not throw that in there. So that's going to be 3 stocks. You got the ice sculpture of Lenny. Again, this just appears in the Worcesterfield episode, so I threw it in there. But that will be 2 stocks. You've got appropriations, cultural artifacts for 15 stocks. You've got, again, these 2 actually appear in the... So these will be the only 2 that you can't place on the promenade. Markup Jacobs for 25 stocks and the Trophy Wife engravings for 30 stocks. Mainly because these 2 actually appear in the town that in the Worcesterfield episode. So these aren't actually the promenade buildings. So these 2 will unfortunately just be normal regular buildings, but they're just an extra added bonus thing. Behind store parking lots for 5 donuts. This one I think is like really, really cool. So you actually get these like little parking lots. I don't think this actually appears. The promenade's so weird, right? Because it kind of doesn't, like, this does not look like part of the promenade, but it does appear on the promenade. It's really weird. But you get these like little behind the store parking lots. So I don't know. I just think these can be like really, really awesome. So these probably won't appear on the promenade. I don't think, because I don't think logistically you'd be able to drive a car onto the promenade. However, these will appear in the heights that you can place on your things, and obviously is also you can place in your actual regular town. I actually would like this so much, these behind store parking lots. So you get these like little parking lots, and then when you tap them, you can add a few cars to it. I just think these would make like designing way easier, because having the car parks, the car parks like in front of the store sometimes doesn't look right. So I think having like behind store parking lots could actually look really cool. And then you got a few more promenade stuff. You've got the jogging strollery for 50 stocks, $50 marmalade for 75 stocks. Well, actually, maybe that should be 50 stocks. The pet costumes by Carolyn for 80 stocks. The golf and dolphin for 100 stocks. And jewelry I think it's meant to be by. Jewelry by my sister. Well, no. Jewelry my sister made for 120 stocks. So here's a bunch of promenade buildings, basically, that you're going to get on the game. Maybe a few more of these could be free, actually. I'm thinking about it. There's quite a lot of donut ones there. But, yeah. Basically, you're able to build up your promenade. It's one of the complaints I didn't really raise one initially, but like as I've kind of progressed in the game, the promenade, the Springfield Heights promenade is like really kind of redundant to me, because you can just place whatever you like on it, and it'd be cool to actually get some buildings that are designed for that promenade. So there you have it. So, also, Dowager, after you kind of complete the expansion, so there's going to be 2 separate expansions, but I may as well talk about it here. After you've completed the 2 expansion quests, so this is actually, I probably should have changed this little slide to a separate point, but Dowager will have a little, actually no, screw it, no, this could unlock early on, that's fine. After you've basically, after you start this one, basically, with the buying the Heights Promenade, Dowager has like a little extra quest, and this is like a little mini game. So basically, a bunch of homeless people will be walking around your heights. They'll all be, I think, strictly in your heights and your northward bound section. So everywhere past the mountains, you'll see a bunch of homeless people walking around. And Dowager has like a little mini game to, you know, get rid of those damn homeless people at heights. We need to make this look classy. So you have to tap 3,000 homeless to get them out of the heights, and this will unlock Debutant? What's her name? How do you say this again? I figured out how to say this, and now I forgot. Debunte, is it? Debuntat? Oh my god. Give me 2 seconds. Do you know what? I'm terrible with like pronouncing stuff, but like I actually researched this before, and then this happens. I just can't. Break down to sounds. Debuntant. Oh, whatever. This is Dowager's daughter. I don't care anymore. Dowager's daughter. So you basically tap 3,000 homeless people, you get them out the heights, and you unlock her as a full playable character at the end of it. It's Dowager's daughter. I kind of saw this like as a parallel to, you know, starting off with Cookie Kwan, and then eventually you get Paris Texan after unlocking all the height stuff. I kind of see this as like the same sort of thing. You know, you do Dowager, and eventually you get Debuntant. Dowager's daughter. So, there's going to be another expansion. So, you know how we've got, like, for example, we've got the different mansions, the hotel, the resort, all these, like, new sort of buildings that you can build, level up, and then you get different parts of them. Well, I kind of wanted to do something with that, but I wanted to make it a little different. So, this is the mansions. So, Cookie tells Dowager that more mansions would be great. For the realty business, they agree a mansion district should be built. So this will be a new district that you can build in your heights, the mansion district. So you make Cookie upsell customers, they make Dowager show off homes, make Homer and Marge tour fancy mansions and place a orange mansion. And then you, after placing the orange mansion, you earn level 1 of the mansion districts, and that will be 30 pharmaceuticals and 5 stocks. And basically, this will be the initial mansion that you place, the orange mansion. And then after that, after you've earned level 1, you place the White Mansion, which is here, and the McSteamy Mansion, which is here. Now, I probably might have to rename it, because McSteamy and McDreamy are 2 characters from Grey's Anatomy, but I don't know. For now, I'm just going to call it the McSteamy Mansion. So, basically, you get these 3 mansions. Now, this will work very, very differently, because in the past, with the different expansion things, you've just unlocked a part of a building. So, you get the main building, and then you add, like, little extra things to the building. Now this will be a bit different because I want to actually make a district. So this will be with the tiles as well, the new tiles. But basically this will be just be you unlocking mansions. So similar to like getting the orange house and the blue house with cash, you will be basically getting that, but the mansion equivalent. So you'll be getting the orange mansion, the white mansion, the blue mansion. You know, you'll be getting those different things. And then after this is done, you can buy more of them. So you buy the orange mansion again, and then you have to go through them all, and you basically can unlock all of them again a second time. So you can make like a really, really big mansion district if you want. So yeah, the orange mansion, the white mansion. So after that, Cookie is happy with the district, and Homer thinks it's amazing. He'd love to live in a home like this on display. Dowager, though, thinks they need more tech for people like her friend Bill Gates. Make Homer try out tech around her home. Make Cookie install tech. Make Dowager mingle with tech billionaires. Earn level 2 of the mansion district. That will consist of 25 smart devices and 10 stocks. And you will unlock the blue mansion, which is here. Pretty nice looking. Dowager likes the mansions, but Burns points out they don't have any mansion for those hipster millionaires. Dowager tells Cookie to get on it. So make Marge try out yoga, make Mothers try out yoga ×3, make Dowager mingle with hipster millionaires, make Burns mingle with hipster millionaires, make Cookie place down yoga mats, earn level 3. You earn, obviously, to earn level 3, you have to get 30 yoga mats and 15 stocks. And you get the McDreamy mansion, which is right here, and the Brown mansion, which is right here. So again, similar to like the different homes we have in the town, you have like an orange, a blue, or a white, a blue, and a brown house. But these are mansions, obviously. And then after that, the Sunglazers are interested in a mansion, but after they don't have a good enough music recording room. They decline. Cookie begs them. They can fix this. So you make Homer help build a music room. Make Cookie sweet talk the Sunglazers. Make Dowager mingle with rock stars. Earn level 4 of the mansion district. That will consist of 50 lattes and 20 stocks. And that will, of course, unlock the rock band mansion, which is right here. Pretty cool looking. And the mansion district is ready, but Dowager thinks they need a famous actor to complete the district. Luckily, Wolfcastle is interested in moving. So you make Homer help movie up a mansion, make Marge movie up a mansion, make Dowager mingle with celebrities, make Cookie be proud of the mansion district, earn level 5 of the mansion district, which will be 10 Hollywood awards, and 30 stocks, and you unlock, of course, the movie mansion, which is right here. Obviously, this is Macaulay Culkin, but, you know, I'm going to rename it the movie mansion. So, yeah, I think this could be like a really, really cool way of adding something to Heights. I actually despise the buildings that you actually have to build up, like the different mansions with all the different parts. I don't like that, because if I want a building, and because there's only like one way you can really build them. Otherwise, they just don't look right. So I want like I want a building that I can actually build myself, okay? Sorry, that I don't have to build myself. A building I can just place down. But I like to actually design around the buildings. So this way, we get a bunch of mansions, but in terms of like how you kind of want your district to look, that's up to you. You can make it like really, really complex, really, really fancy, or you can make it simple. And this way, we just get all these mansions as just like in a different way. So it's kind of similar to having our equivalent, you know, of the brown house and the blue house and the white house, but like we actually have to, it's a bit more difficult to get. It's not just cash. And after that, after you've done the mansion district, there will be a new expansion thingy building that you will get, and this will be Mount Aspen. Now, I really like the one sort of exception to the Heights buildings. I do like the ones which just act as facades. So as you earn up the levels, like with the private island, for example, it's just a bunch of facades or building skins. So like level 1's like a tiny, tiny island, and then like level 5 is like this crazy massive mansion as an island with all these like little party things on it, and it's crazy looking. I like that. I like the facades, you know, the building skins, and you can just change it when you like. So that's what I want to do with the Mount Aspen. So Dowager thinks that the rich kids and more active adults need somewhere exciting to go. She complains the mountains are very boring. They could do with a more interesting one. Lisa says that's not how mountains work, but Dowager tells her anything is possible with money. So make Lisa protest mountain renovation, make Homer help out in the mountain renovation, make Burns fund mountain renovation, and place Mount Aspen, reach level 1, which will consist of 30 pharmaceuticals and 5 stocks, and you get Mount Aspirin. So basically level 1 will be so yeah, you place down Mount Aspirin. It's just going to be a very simple, small mountain, and it will actually be like the previous mountain buildings we've got, like the command post and the Sergeant Fug's command post. That one we got in Red Alert, and also the Fantasy Mountain Castle that we got with Mr. Evil Godmother Burns. Basically, this Mount Aspen will be on the Heights Mountains, so you must actually have to have the land towards this. You need to have at least one land tile towards the mountains, the very, very back mountains. So I'm not talking about the mountains where the Heights Tunnel is. I'm talking about the mountains behind that. So the literally the furthest top point of the tapped out map. And basically, you place Mount Aspen, this kind of white snowy mountain, on these mountains. Now it's going to be much, much taller than these mountains, so it will, and hopefully we can blend it in a little bit well. But yeah, it will just be this large mountain. And at first it won't be as big as it is going to be, but level 1 adds basically just adds a sign to it and like a little trail and this experienced skier sign, and it adds like a little ski trail to it, basically. Ned is enjoying the mountain, but Lisa is just protesting the destruction of this. Flanders thinks it's a good skiing resort, but Lisa brings up that this is destroying God's work. So you make Flanders protest, make Lisa protest, make Homer be conflicted, make Dowager promote Mount Aspen, reach level 2, which will be 35 yoga mats and 15 stocks, and you will unlock more parts of the mountain. So this will just make the mountain a bit bigger, a bit wider maybe as well. It will be like pretty much an entire land tile. So you unlock like one land tile, and it will this mountain will take up like all the mountains on that land tile basically. So yeah, this will just make it bigger. Homer sides with his daughter and stops the construction. Plus, he can't climb the mountain. Burns off his duff at the top of the mountain, and Homer's on board. So make Homer continue construction. Make Lisa be ashamed of her father. Make Dowager wait for the ski lift. Reach level 3. This will be 40 lattes and 25 stocks. And you will get the ski lift. So there'll be now a ski lift that kind of goes to the bottom of the mountain, sort of down here, and it goes to the top of the mountain, this little ski lift thing. Lisa and Homer are at odds, but Bart comes in to try and calm them both down, so you make Bart push Homer down the mountain, make Lisa ask why to Bart, and make Homer fall. You reach level 4, which will be 40 pharmaceuticals and 35 stocks, and that will unlock another ski trail, probably at the other side of the mountain, like another sort of ski trail, and also the starting point of the mountain, the sort of bottom, like a little trail that kind of like leads just to the bottom of your mountain, on the land basically, down here, like a little trail that leads to the mountain. And then finally, Dowager thinks the whole thing is a great romp, and at this point, Lisa is done with trying to stop it. The mountains are ruined, so you make Lisa give up, make Homer finish up construction, make Dowager take the ski lift to the top of the mountain, reach level 5, which will be 25 furniture and 40 stocks, and you unlock the Mountain Lodge. This will be like a little mountain lodge, basically at the side of the mountain, just as you can see here. So yeah, this will just be one large facade. And it will be I want it to be big, but I think this is a really, really cool way of adding this mountain into the game, because this way you actually have to build it up. It relates kind of to the Springfield Heights. Now, I know this exact mountain doesn't appear in Springfield Heights. It's in a completely separate town. However, it's in this kind of rich elitist kind of episode, and, it clearly is this really fancy mountain that rich people go to, so, I'd be cool with it. I don't care. I don't care that it doesn't appear in Heights. It's fine. But it also correlates quite well to the mountains at the back of Heights. It'd be cool to get this. At the very, very back of your sort of tapped out game, you have this cool, big-ass mountain. I think that would be awesome. And also, on top of that, just like with Northward Bound, so you get the expansion stuff, which we've all gone through, there will be a little mini-event as well. So Dowager sees Quenley and Devon and asks them where their father is. They say their father has died, leaving them as the sole owners of the Worcesterfield business, empire, and fortune. Dowager and Burns both ask them, what about their brother Simon? Bart thinks, oh no, Simon's been killed. So you make Bart worry about Simon, make Burns bow to the Worcesterfields. This will unlock the event, the mini-event. The currency will be keycards, or hotel keycards. That will be the event currency. So, there will be a super premium item. This is the only super premium item in the entire expansion update, and that will be the Worcesterfield Butler with the tray of donuts for $8.99 or pounds. Yeah, I know. I don't like super premium stuff, but when I see it as an option to add a new character to give tasks and stuff, so I just threw it in here. And plus, he's a very minor character anyway, so I wouldn't be that bothered by it. The premium event stuff, so this is just the regular premium. So you get the Worcesterfield Mausoleum with Devon and Quenley Worcesterfield for 150 donuts. Now, we don't see this mausoleum in full, but we kind of get... we see characters kind of walk across it, so we can kind of get an idea as to what it looks like. It is a very large mausoleum as well, so... And I know we have mausoleums in the game already, but you know what? I didn't have any other building that appeared in this episode to add these guys with, so I had to go for this. I mean, I could have found like another building, I'm sure, but why not throw this in here as well? And just make it look big and awesome. Like, maybe have like a big sign at the top of it that says like Worcesterfield Mausoleum. You know, make it look unique compared to the other mausoleums we have in the game. And you get Devon and Quenley, who are of course the half-siblings of Simon Worcesterfield, who is the guy that Bart swaps identities with. So Bart asks Lisa for help. They need to find out what happened to Simon. He deserves to have a stake in the business, and Bart thinks Quenley and Devon has killed him. So you make Lisa and Bart search Worcesterfield properties, make Dowager show Quenley and Devon the new changes to the Heights, make Burns suck up to Quenley and Devon, make Springfielders earn hotel keys, and this will unlock the Worcesterfield Mansion, which is right here. So you get this as a building, very awesome looking, very cool. Kind of surprising they haven't actually added Simon Worcesterfield in the game already. But yeah, you get this big mansion. Awesome. Bart and Lisa ask the butler, where is Simon? And he explains that Simon went missing after the three siblings took a trip to a zoo. Simon fell in a lion pit and was never seen again, but the butler points out they never did find the body. Lisa tells Bart he looks like Simon, so maybe they could fill the place at least and make things right and, you know, stop whatever Quenley and Devon are doing. So you make Bart dress up as Simon, make Lisa try to solve the crime, make Burns agree with Quenley and Devon's decisions, make Springfielders earn hotel key cards, and this will unlock Simon Worcesterfield as a costume. So some people might be against this. I'm kind of for this, although I would be fine as long as this was just like an animation for Bart. But I think it could be cool to get both Simon Worcesterfield and also Simon Worcesterfield as a costume for Bart. I don't know. I think it could be cool. Yes, it would be like a doppelganger, as to say, but like it kind of fits into the episode, so I don't know. I would like it. So yeah, you get Simon Worcesterfield, but this is a costume for Bart. Bart asks Simon, confronts Quenley and Devon, and they're in shock. He's alive? They're mad too. He asks what they're doing, but they instead don't let Bart into the plan. They just say, we've bought you a new race car bed. We bought all these new cool things for you. And he says, oh, cool. So you make Simon, as Bart, check out his new things, make Quenley and Devon continue their plan, make Burns help Quenley and Devon, and make Springfielders earn key cards. So this will unlock the race car bed, as you can see here. Lisa lampoons Bart for not actually trying to stop his new siblings, whatever they're doing, but Bart is having too much fun. Lisa instead investigates, whilst Bart is having fun with his new stuff, and Lisa finds out Quenley and Devon are trying to sell their empire to Burns, and Burns is tricking them by selling them loads of worthless NFTs. So you make Bart play with his new stuff some more, make Lisa listen to the plan, make Burns talk about an amazing NFT, and make Quenley and Devon believe Burns, make Springfielders earn keycards, and you unlock the Candy Corn Volcano. So, yeah, the race car's pretty cool. But this I think is like a really cool decoration. So, when you tap it, like the little candy corn kind of comes flying out. Yeah, why not? Lisa confronts them all and tells them to stop, but it's too late. They've signed over the Empire. However, they do need all three siblings' signatures to be able to proceed. Bart enters, pretending to be Simon, and Burns is in shock. I thought you said you killed him, because Burns doesn't quite have the Empire yet. Then the real Simon walks in and makes things even more confusing. So you make Simon be confused, make Burns be confused, make Lisa try to explain, make Simon take off his disguise, and also make Quenley and Devon be confused. And this will unlock Simon as a full playable character, Simon Worcesterfield. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I know that was a bit of a loose quest line. I did kind of rush it. And then again, Simon thanks Bart and Lisa for trying to help him and asks, can you help us with one more thing? And that's make Bart, Lisa, and Simon plot to kill Quenley and Devon. And that will be the end of the event. So, yeah, this way you get like a little mini-event. I think this mini-event's kind of cool. It's a little murder mystery, kind of. And you get these guys. Oh, I forgot to mention, these guys will be a 2-in-1. I thought that might have been self-explanatory. I don't think they're enough. They're significant enough to be separate characters. Plus, they do appear together, so they can be a 2-in-1. And yeah, moving on. Anyway, so for a Dowager, we have spray away the homeless for 60 minutes. This will be her with like a little bottle of like perfume maybe, and she's just spraying away the homeless people away from her. Buy stocks for 4 hours, this will be the trade center. Rip off poorer people for 8 hours, again, the trade center. Burn money for fun for 12 hours, this will be her basically taking money out of her purse and throwing it into like a little bonfire, and then she'll be like laughing maniacally. And then that should mean scorn. Scorn at rude peasants for 24 hours. That will be probably the trade center as well. And then for Debunte, or Debunte, whatever, Dowager's daughter, try to impress a rich man for 60 minutes. This will be her kind of like dancing, kind of like really badly dancing, falling over a lot, making a bit of a fool of herself. Try to impress her mother for 4 hours. This will be probably at the town hall, maybe. Attend a fancy ball for 8 hours. Again, this could be anywhere. Town hall, brown house, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Hang with the homeless fae, 12 hours. So in her quest line, she's like trying, because her mother wants her to marry like someone successful, like marry a rich man and all that. And, she's feeling the pressure. And then her mother's like complaining about the homeless people, and she's like, oh, sort them out, dear. And, Dowager's daughter thinks they're pretty cool. So there'll be an animation, and they can just reuse the NPCs from the little mini quest line. Basically, Demonte will be just hanging out with some homeless guys, having fun, laughing, maybe like drinking, I don't know, something like that. And then decide she doesn't need a man for 24 hours. That will be at the Brown House or whatever, really. For the Worcesterfield butler, we have drive around in the limo for 60 minutes. This I think will be like a justified, like really, really cool animation. He'll just be him in the limo. You'll see his little face kind of, in the driver's seat. And he'll just be driving his limo around. Why the hell not? Clean up after the Worcesterfields for 4 hours. That'll be the Worcesterfield mansion. Assist his employers for 8 hours. That'll be the mansion. Bring Simon dessert for 12 hours. This will be him carrying this big, cool dessert around. Kind of reminds me of the Rex Banner, Shaboom, Kaboom, whatever it is, animation. He'll just be carrying this thing around. And then swap places with Smithers for 24 hours. That'll be at the nuclear power plant. For Quenley and Devon, was it? Try to kill each other for 60 minutes. So this will be him with the burning spoon and her with this exploding potato. And he'll put the spoon in her mouth. She'll be like, ah! And then she'll give him the potato and it'll explode and go all over his face. And it'll just be a repeat of that. They'll, trying to kill each other. Buy into NFTs for 4 hours. That could be anywhere, really. Reconcile with each other for 8 hours, again, can be anywhere. Try to get out of the mausoleum for 12 hours. So, because the mausoleum is so big and this door's, obviously, so heavy and stuff, I want them to be, basically, have the door just opened ajar, and, Quenley, kind of sticks her face out, help, help, and then, Devon's, trying to, claw, push open the door. Basically, they in the quest line, they kind of both each try and lock each other in the mausoleum to kill each other, and as a result, they're, trying it out. They've both done it, so they're trying to get out, basically, and that'll be the animation. And then serve time for 24 hours. Eventually, Wigan catches up to them, and they're thrown in jail for trying to kill their brother and also each other. And then for Simon Worcesterfield, we have, as the costume for Bart, we have race in the race car bed for 60 minutes. So this will be him in the race car bed, pretending to race around, but he's not actually racing around. Buy all the toys he wants for 4 hours. That will be at the mansion, or somewhere else, really. Meet his heroes for free for 8 hours. This could be Planet Hype. Actually, yeah. If you've got Planet Hype, this will be at Planet Hype. If you don't have Planet Hype, this will just be at the town hall. But you know what? I think that's a cool, let's have a Heights one. Planet Hype task. Ski Mount Aspen for 12 hours. This will be basically just him skiing Mount Aspen, falling over a bunch, and maybe going into a big snowball like Homer does in the episode. And live life as a millionaire for 24 hours. That will be at the Worcesterfield mansion. And then finally, for the real Simon Worcesterfield, we have ride Burns like a horsey for 60 minutes. This will be him riding around Mr. Burns like a horsey. Why not? Mourn his father's death for 4 hours. I know that his father isn't dead in the episode, but he's never seen, so I just killed him off and tapped out. Who cares? And that will be 4 hours. I don't know, that could be the Worcesterfield mansion. Help run the hotel for 8 hours. This will be the Worcesterfield Hotel. Swap back to Bart's life. Should be life. For 12 hours. This will be him, essentially behind like a sort of room divider, or a changing kind of, what you call those things. Basically, he'll be away, and you'll just see he'll go behind this little board or something, and he'll just be tossing his clothes over it, and then he'll pop out in Bart's clothes, and he'll be Bart. This way, we don't have to have a separate costume, because I don't want like a Bart Simpson costume for Simon Woosterfield. I think that's too far. I want the Simon Woosterfield one for Bart, but I don't want a Bart one for Simon Woosterfield. So I just have that as an animation. So he'll just be Bart. And then plot against his siblings for 24 hours. That will be at the Woosterfield mansion. So that is my Springfield Heights expansion update. I hope you have enjoyed. Yeah, like I said, I came up with this one quite a while ago. It was slightly inspired by Edible Pigs, aka Uta, who made a similar-ish event as well. And so shout out to him. Yeah, I don't know. I think it could be cool if they build on Heights and build on the Squidport a little bit more. I personally just really like the idea of tying in the Woosterfield stuff, because obviously he goes to Springfield Heights. You know, Simon Woosterfield lives in Springfield Heights. We've got this, this mansion which is in Heights, and also in the episode we see all these mansions in Springfield Heights. So it's kind of weird that they haven't touched on this before, but this way we actually get some more Springfield Heights buildings, because I feel one of my issues with Springfield Heights is not just the tediousness of it, is I just don't like any of the buildings, because all the buildings we get are mostly like tapped out exclusives. Like a lot of the mansions and stuff we get, I don't think any of them appear in the actual show. They're all like Tap exclusive stuff, or at least I'm pretty sure they are. Please do correct me if they do appear, but I've never seen, when I went through all the Heights appearances, I didn't see any of these buildings. So I actually want some stuff from the show. Let's do that, alright? Let's make Heights great again, okay? Anyway, yeah, also, part of me thinks, I know this is a terrible joke, but part of me thinks we should have this sign as well. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me your thoughts on this little event, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.